Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're tuning in for the first time or you've been with me for a while, welcome. We're about to dive into a really exciting topic, and I can't wait to share my take with you all. But before we jump into it, I just wanted to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's a small thing that makes a huge difference for this channel. When you hit the like button, it really helps get the video out there, so more people can join in on the conversation. And honestly, your comments are my favorite part. I love hearing your thoughts, your opinions, and even when you challenge me. So please, don't be shy, let me know what you're thinking. Also, if you think this video might interest someone else, feel free to share it. Sharing is a great way to keep the conversation going, especially if you know someone who'd get a kick out of this or has strong opinions on the topic. And of course, subscribing is the best way to stay in the loop whenever I post new content. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be the first to know when there's something new to dive into together. So, with all that said, let's get into today's topic. I promise, this one is going to be good, so make sure to stick around to the end. Let's jump right in. Why Meghan Markle isn't going anywhere, the real story behind the latest rumors. In a sea of swirling tabloid gossip, one narrative just won't quit: Meghan Markle supposedly on the hunt for a better deal. But is there actually any truth to this story? Or is this just another chapter in the long-running obsession with Meghan and Harry? Today, we're cutting through the noise to dive into the real dynamics of Meghan's life, her journey with Harry, and why these predictions of her next move miss the mark entirely. You won't want to miss this one. Dan Wootton's Unspoken YouTube channel has stirred up quite a buzz by speculating that Meghan Markle might one day leave Prince Harry for a wealthier partner. But let's look at why this narrative doesn't quite capture the reality of Meghan's character and achievements, and why it may be unfair and misguided. Firstly, Meghan Markle is not some gold digger in pursuit of fortune through marriage. She built her own career long before she ever met Prince Harry, amassing a fortune through hard work, talent, and dedication. She starred in Suits for years, and even before that, she had already started building her personal brand, leveraging her platform to advocate for social justice and humanitarian causes. Meghan has long been passionate about her work with various non-profits, her commitment to female empowerment, and her dedication to making a positive impact in the world. Moreover, Meghan left behind a successful acting career and the financial independence it provided, out of love and commitment to Harry. Becoming a member of the British royal family came with immense scrutiny and limitations, especially for someone like Meghan, who is outspoken and independent. She didn't need to be with Harry for status or wealth. In fact, their relationship has brought an array of personal sacrifices and public challenges into her life. If Meghan were motivated by wealth alone, she could have chosen an easier path than the one she has taken. Walking away from her royal duties to be with Harry, while facing constant media pressure and personal criticism, demonstrates a commitment beyond superficiality. In their post-royal life, Meghan and Harry have worked together to create a shared legacy through their Archewell Foundation and their media projects, focused on philanthropy, storytelling, and mental health advocacy. It's clear they are working as a team. While criticism will always exist, this narrative of Meghan as a social climber dismisses her independence, intelligence, and proven dedication to making the world a better place. At the heart of their story is a couple who wanted to prioritize love, family, and purpose over titles and wealth. Meghan has shown that her dedication is to the life they're building together, not just financial gain, but a life of meaning. Dan Wootton's Unspoken channel, like many tabloids, might find sensational stories about Meghan compelling. But at the end of the day, Meghan and Harry are a couple navigating life's challenges together, committed to a shared mission. The narrative that Meghan would ditch Harry for a wealthier man is a trope that doesn't honor her true character. Oh, Dan Wootton. Here we go again with his latest hot take on Meghan Markle, his favorite subject. Isn't it funny how Dan seems to have an entire conspiracy board dedicated to Meghan, as if she's secretly plotting her next billionaire husband, complete with red string and all. It's almost as if Dan's YouTube channel should be renamed Unspoken Obsession, featuring weekly episodes of his theories on Meghan's every move. Here's the thing, though, Dan just can't seem to accept that Meghan isn't following his script. She's not the scheming gold digger character he's dreamt up. Nope, she's just living her life, focusing on her family, her work, and her passions. But, for some reason, that drives Dan up the wall. Maybe he thinks if he talks about her enough, she'll suddenly fit into his wild narrative. But really, isn't this just a tad ironic? Dan's out here ranting about Meghan's every decision, her marriage, her motives, as if he has some kind of insider info on her thoughts and plans. Meanwhile, Meghan's over here actually doing things, working on projects, running a foundation, raising her kids. While Dan's breaking down her secret plots, Meghan is, well, just living her life, free of all the tabloid drama that he brings. So here's a thought, maybe Dan should focus on his own unspoken mysteries. Like, why does he care so much? Because if Meghan's supposedly living rent-free in his head, maybe she's onto something successful after all. The rumor mill has been working overtime when it comes to Meghan Markle, with the latest narrative suggesting she'll ditch Prince Harry for a wealthier man. But if you look at Meghan's life story, this simply doesn't hold up. Meghan's achievements and ambitions have always been her own, well before she met Harry. From her successful acting career on Suits to her advocacy work in humanitarian causes, Meghan carved out her path through hard work and dedication. And when she joined the royal family, she did so knowing the intense scrutiny she'd face, ultimately stepping back from royal duties not for luxury, but to protect her family and well-being. She and Harry could have easily stayed in the spotlight with all the perks, but they chose a different route, pursuing a life aligned with their values. This decision to leave the UK and move to California wasn't about seeking fame or fortune, it was about creating a life where they could work on projects they care deeply about, like mental health and social justice. Together, Meghan and Harry have founded the Archewell Foundation, a non-profit focused on global change, and taken on media projects to tell stories that matter. This isn't the behavior of someone who's looking for a quick way to wealth. It's a sign of commitment to each other and a desire to impact the world for the better. So while the tabloids continue to push their own tales, Meghan is busy building a real legacy with Harry by her side. As we wrap up, it's clear that Meghan Markle's story is far more than the tabloids make it out to be. For years, she's been the subject of endless rumors, speculations, and character judgments, but through it all, she has remained committed to her values, her family, and her goals. Meghan isn't the one-dimensional figure that headlines would have us believe. She's a strong, self-made woman who built her career, fought for causes she believes in, and stood her ground in the face of public scrutiny. Her choice to step away from royal duties alongside Prince Harry showed her desire to prioritize well-being, freedom, and integrity over the privileges of status. This narrative of Meghan as someone who's only in it for wealth or fame is not only tired, it's wildly inaccurate. What Meghan and Harry have pursued together since leaving the UK reflects their commitment to each other and to creating a life that aligns with their principles. From charitable work with Archewell to their media projects, Meghan has continuously proven her dedication to amplifying positive change and using her platform for good. So, next time we see another story speculating about Meghan's next move, let's remember the bigger picture. She's shown us time and again who she is through her actions, her advocacy, and her determination to stay true to herself, no matter the cost. Meghan isn't following anyone's script, she's writing her own story, and it's one rooted in resilience, purpose, and heart. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into the real Meghan Markle, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more stories just like this.